So I recently came around to watching a Disney live action remake from my childhood called Lilo and Stitch. The movie that is from this.
What's better than listening to you? Do you, Brill? I know he is my rap!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Well, this movie deeply insulted me. And from here, yeah, saying this movie is a family film is an insult to family films. The changes in this remake is so bad and unforgivable, it makes Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four First Steps look like a masterpieces. You see, the animated Lilo and Stitch was one of Disney's greatest masterpieces, and after its renaissance, it was highly praised for its message and themes of ohana and family and grief and loss. And it was a great movie back in the day. Characters in the original movie were complex and had trouble with themselves, with Lilo being an outcast in Hawaii, Stitch having a self-crisis, and most of the antagonists just doing their jobs. And it basically shows and ends with their found family being a found family. From this movie, you've probably heard this line a million times, and that ohana means family, and in family, no one gets left behind or forgotten. Now, what if I were to tell you they decided to strip all the complexity, heart, and soul and turn it into some comedic Joss Whedon one-sided joke in this remake? For example, in the remake, Lilo, they nerfed her. Stitch, they stripped all the heart and complexity away and turned him into a blue koala gremlin. And Nani, they made her unlikable. Jumbo and Pleakley, they're made as the villains, and no Gontu in it. You know in the original where they bring up Ohana in the original and they decide to keep Stitch? Compare that to the scene in the remake where Nani gets hit by a fridge with the Ohana picture. She got hit by a fridge door with the Ohana picture as a joke, with the line saying, "They left us behind." What the fuck? Are you telling me as a viewer that Lilo and Nani's parents decided to go to the grocery store and get milk and never came back to them as a meanings of disappearance? Is that what you're saying to me, movie? Alright, let's move on to the ending of this remake. In the original movie, Lilo and Nani were sisters that, despite all the trouble, they still cared about each other. But in the remake, however, you feel like they're not even sisters in this movie. In which, for the ending, you're probably thinking it's the same, you're probably thinking that despite their unlikableness and troubles, they still care for each other and stick together as Ohana, as a family, right? No, it doesn't. Nani gives up custody of Lilo gives her to the neighbors and goes out of state to study a career in marine biology in California. So remember, kids, if you are stuck with the responsibilities of your close ones, they are a burden and they are holding you back from your dreams. Let them go to the foster care system. Screw family. Go government as the new caretakers of your former siblings.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This remake fundamentally betrays everything about the message of found family and sticking together as a whole. Not only that, it is a message that doesn't fit anywhere in the original animated movie or every other family films throughout every streaming services. From which, it's over. We're dead. It's the end. Family has been killed off, and I was right. Imagine how many kids who watch this movie learn from this message. That would be terrible teaching and lessons. Now, the only good thing about this remake is that it makes me appreciate the original more. Now, where was I? Oh yeah. Stitch, remake, terrible changes, and terrible message, foster care. And the end. If you've enjoyed this video and found it educational and awareful, please leave a comment below and check out my other videos. I'll see you around.